And I get a jungle chick.
5.
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, or as my library card says, Masterson Cookie Delinquent. A single-player game, I see. Yeah, thanks for making us go through all the effort. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
It's never too late, Adult Orphanage. Just because they're not cute doesn't mean they're not lonely.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. All right, here goes nothing. First question, Salva Salve. Suppose rapper Flavor Flav is playing a Salvador Dali exhibition. If he wants the giant clock he wears around his neck to match the clocks in Dali's painting The Persistence of Memory, what should he do? Rock the mic so hard that his clock shatters? Bust rhymes so fly that... Often referred to as Dali's melting clocks, the clocks in Persistence of Memory appear to be melting. Much like Flavor Flav's reality dating show Flavor of Love, I hear Salvador Dali once had his own show where women lined up to take rides on his famous mustache. Open wide for Farfagnoogies. Because it's not an actual beetle, which of these potential Volkswagens would not qualify for a game of Slug Bug? Volkswagen Firefly, Volkswagen Cricket, Volkswagen Ladybug, or Volkswagen Scarab? Never hit a ladybug. This would have worked. Fireflies, ladybugs, and scarabs are all types of beetles that are classified under the Coleoptera order. Crickets, on the other hand, are not classified as beetles. But I imagine this car would still have a good antenna. Huh? Crickets? And now, if it's not Harry Potter, it's trash. Time to get trashed.
Looking through your trash bag, what's it say about you? Funky trash.
This trash seems to be coming of age nicely. Let's see what we got. The severed head of a pig, a pair of cracked children's glasses, and a broken conch shell. Looks like somebody's been recreating a famous novel in their spare time. Which novel is it? James and the Giant Peach, The Adventures of Huck... A pig head on a stick, the glasses of the character Piggy, and the all-powerful conch shell are all important symbols in the classic novel, Lord of the Flies. I always thought that book was pretty anticlimactic. They just go out and buy some fly paper? Cheap. Here's one I like to call, this game sounds disgusting, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a college football bowl game or just a menu item at a food chain. If it's a bowl game, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's just a food bowl, press the number 2. A right answer could take you to the playoffs, but a wrong answer will leave you with a terrible taste in your mouth. There are 30 seconds on the clock. Alrighty then, here it comes. Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. KFC Famous Bowl, Taco Bell Border Bowl, Little Caesars Pizza Bowl, Panda Express Panda Bowl, Chick-fil-A Bowl, Chipotle Burrito Bowl. Flag on the play, unnecessary dumbness. Beef O'Brady's sponsors the St. Petersburg Bowl. Unfortunately, Beef O'Brady's didn't decide to call it the Beef O'Brady's Bowl. I think that's a shame because I love saying Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's.
Where's the ball, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's a good one. Beef O'Brady's. Hey, you know that Disney Channel show, That's So Raven? Don't pretend you don't know. Anyway, who is not so Raven? Edgar Allan Poe's famous character, Ray Lewis, Atticus Finch, or Scott Levy? Atticus Finch is the main character in To Kill a Mockingbird and has nothing to do with a raven. Out of Finch, Mockingbird, and Raven, I'd have to say Finch is my favorite bird name. My overall favorite bird is the red-faced booby. That'll wrap up round 1. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. All right, let's get back to it. Up next, literally. You know what I hate? People who overuse the word literally. Literally, I hate it. It literally drives me insane. Considering which part of the cinnamon tree literally gives us cinnamon, from which airport vendor would you literally get your Cinepack of caramel pecan bonds? Leaf-a-bon, root-a-bon, flower-a-bon, or bark-a-bon? You should have rooted around a little longer for the right answer. Want to see the right answer? Cinnamon is literally scraped from the inner tree bark of a cinnamon tree. So instead of Cinnabon, you'd go to Barkabon. Bark. May I introduce Swankin' It? Hey, what was the name of that Clint Eastwood directed boxing movie with Hilary Swank? 1 times 10 to the 3rd power dollar baby? 1 times 10 to the 6th power dollar baby? 1 times 10 to the 9th power dollar baby? Or 1 times 10 to the 12th power dollar baby? That movie was $1 Million Baby. I actually never saw that movie because of personal ethical beliefs. I just don't think babies should box.
Walking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Next, we're all the Biggest Losers. If contestants on The Biggest Loser were judged with a Scoville scale, what would they have to do in order to win? Throw the best curveball, absorb the highest amount of UV rays, be the spiciest contestant on the show, or split in half the clip? The Scoville scale, or the Scoville organoleptic test, is a scale for measuring the spiciness of peppers. Come to think of it, eating really spicy foods the night before a weigh-in on The Biggest Loser might be a good weight loss strategy.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
And on its way, World War Wonder Bread. What do the Pillsbury mascot and a United States World War I soldier have in common? Both originated in 1916, both are called doughboys, both wore white hats. Infantrymen in the United States military were known as doughboys in World War I, and Poppin' Fresh, the Pillsbury mascot, is a tiny man made out of raw dough, also known as a doughboy. And just like the Pillsbury Doughboy, all World War I military doughboys were known to laugh like a little child when you poke them in the stomach with something other than a bayonet.
Hold me, never let me go.
Hey, what's up?
Here we have Queasy Does It. If you found yourself in an actual vomitorium, what might you be doing? Painting a mural, processing animal fat, leaving an amphitheater, or training? A vomitorium is a passageway underneath the seating in an amphitheater. The vomitorium was also the name of my dorm room in college. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press 1. 4,000 if you're right, 4,000 gone if you're wrong. And most importantly,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You're so full of it. These things are all full of something. Good luck. That's the game! Holy cow, I think it's safe to say your head is full of brains, your heart is full of courage, and your soul is full of hope. And in case you can't tell, I'm being completely full of shit.
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
Hey, are you eager to play another round?